Steve, a 1-1 draw here today. You can talk us through it from your perspective. You must be pleased with risking a point, but maybe disappointed with the game as a whole.
Yeah, disappointed in the performance. Didn't think we controlled the game. Listen, the wind didn't help in that factor, but it was the same for both teams. But I thought we had a lot of possession. We just didn't do anything with it today, and ultimately we needed a last minute. Do we call it a fluke, or do we say, caught on the wind, or whatever it is? But I'm not saying we didn't deserve something, because I thought we were on top for a large part of the second half. I thought we played better first half against the wind, but ultimately I thought it's disappointing that we haven't been able to get the 3 points. But then we've got something out of the game, so it's I'm sure Kieran will be more disappointed than me that he hasn't seen the game out. That and we've gone and snatched the draw probably.
Yeah, and you say about we have more possession. We are still struggling to put the ball in the back of it, but the chances today were more prominent, and like I say, we had a lot more possession. So it shows baby steps, doesn't it?
Yeah, I still think we need to be better. I think, I keep saying it. I say it every week. We're great in our third. We're great in the middle third. We get to the final third, it's like we've never played together. And it's something that we need to address and work on. And it's just frustrating. Because we are a decent team, but we just can't score goals. I think Kieran said in his interview before the game, we only scored one league goal per game, or in a game, no more than one league goal in a game since November. So, it's something that we need to sort out, because I think we've got away with one today, but it is going to cost us. And luckily, teams around us, I think, have dropped points as well, which is good for us. But hugely disappointed, but hugely relieved as well.
Yeah, in the second half, we were the better team over Doncaster, and it shows glimpses of what we can do. With the games that we've got in the league and the games we've got coming up, we should push for a high spot on the table, can't we?
Yeah, I said to the girls before the game, we've said it's been a disappointing season so far. But before today's game, we had 8 games left, which is 24 points. And if we'd have won all our games, we'd have finished the season on 39 points, which would have been a record total. So, there's still plenty to play for. There's still a hell of a lot to play for. So, but we need to be better in the final third, and we need to test teams more if we're going to get away from the bottom two. And it's an important point in the end of the day. I'll look back on it and think, yeah, that's an important goal right at the end. That might be enough going forward, but ultimately we need 3 points in these games.
Yeah, and finally, an away trip to Norton next week. What do you think that game will like for us? Will it be a better game than today?
I hope so. But listen, they beat Durham last week, 4-0, so they're in good form. I think they've drawn against there, I think.
Yeah.
They're always a tough team. Got Bianca, who's a really good player, scores goals. We've done well against them in the last few games we've played against them, but they're a dogged, tough team, and it's always a nice to go up there, because they're a good club, and very welcoming. But it's always a tough game, so we'll have to go up there and be at our best to try and get anything out of the game. But we're back on the training pitch this week, and hopefully we can do that.
Thanks for your time, Steve.
Cheers to that.